This task has been a bit impossible. I recorded a very long video, and I have many magazines, but these ones were lent to me by a friend alongside these posters of Prince of Persia, Red Steel, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This one is big. I love Twilight Princess, and Castlevania Portrait of Rain with Jonathan, Charlotte, or he says Charlotte, and she said, well, you get it. And I have magazines from Mexico, well, South America or Latin America, whatever you say. And I chose the most important ones to me: the E3 2004, 2005, the Wii, E3 2006, and E3 2008. I think that I own E3 2007, but these ones are not mine. So I'm gonna talk about, I will start with E3 2004, and this one is pretty awesome. I already read it for 20 minutes, and it has some awesome ads, for the Game Boy Advance. Who you are, it's very similar to the ones on North America. People asking dumb questions. I already read some of this, like this one. She's asking, she's probably a little girl, but she's asking about this game, if the Twilight Princess is going to come on the DS or the GameCube. It's like, shut up. How wouldn't you notice or not know that? And also someone asking where you can find this symbol in the artwork, because that was a gimmick of this, as well as the artwork on the spine. If you buy all the issues of the year, you get an artwork. Another cool ad. Look at this, Street Racing Syndicate. You need the babes to promote your games, and that's how things were back then. The Club Nintendo guy holding the DS prototype, which is awesome. It would have been pretty cool to be there. And here you have like the extra, like very fast news and people that won these GameCubes. Everyone from Mexico, so this is a Mexican magazine. And here you have all the announcements from the E3, starting with Advance Wars Under Fire, which is called Battalion Wars or something like that. I don't remember the name. It didn't remain as Advance Wars. There's a Wii game, and the game doesn't play like Advance Wars. It's very more active. It's not like very strategic. Donkey Konga, which they really enjoy apparently. They are calling Donkey Kong Samba Amigo. They are saying that Samba Amigo is Brazilian, and there's a revolution of Guitar Freaks, Dance Dance Revolution. That Diddy and Donkey Kong have nothing on. I lost the name, but they were mocking a celebrity or something. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat was presented as well as with Fire Emblem. It's not Ryan Down, it's Path of Radiance, I think. This game, I tried it and I should go back to play it. I haven't played Geist, and I'm not intending to do it. Pokemon Colosseum, and this awesome GameCube ad with games that are extremely expensive nowadays to get, including the text that I missed when I read this. The Star Fox Adventures, Rare World, Star Wars Rogue, F-Zero. It's like, wow, there's so much that people didn't care for because the GameCube failed spectacularly, sadly. Mario Tennis, I forgot about the name of this game. Doesn't matter. It looks cool. It looks very similar to the final game. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Paper Mario 2, later known as the 1000-Year Door. Looks awesome. Star Fox. I said Star Fox Adventures very previously. It's Star Fox Command. For some reason, I can read the title anywhere. That leads me to believe that they ripped up a page, but they apparently didn't. That stand looks cool. I love the GameCube. I don't know why so much. Twilight Princess is alongside Donkey Kong, the king of swim, not swing, because he's swimming on the image. I wanted to say that sometimes when they talk about these games, they always put forward, because they are translating it, I always feel a bit cheated, because I know English, and many of the things that they say, they make mistakes, but that's innocent enough. But sometimes they say something for you to think something, and I really don't like that. But I felt bad because I tried to do this video with other magazines and I was very harsh on the editorial, but maybe that's how Mexico rolls. I don't know. I'm talking bad about Mexico now. What am I doing? But then again, F-Zero GP Legend. Does it say that it's based on the anime that's very popular in Japan? No, it doesn't. Nobody cares for it. I would have cared, but who cares? And also look at the phones at the time. There are lots of ads about getting phones and whatever. Hamtaro. I question why so much Hamtaro. I know why now. It was published by Nintendo. And Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is my favorite Kirby game, and they talk about it being a very big game, and I'm glad that they are promoting it well. Mario Pinball Land, also they talk about other pinball games like Pokemon Pinball and the Pinball of the Dead, and I'm glad that they did. So I'm not always angry at what they say, when they show their expertise on games, it shows and it's awesome, but sometimes the opinions change more, and that's the problem. The Minish Cap is, now I would say an opinion. I never connected with this game, and also I'm gonna add that they dissed the Wind Waker's graphics, and then they appreciate this one, so I don't know. Mario Party Advance, Yoshi looks scary here. You know what, I don't want to see this anymore. I don't care about Pokemon. Look at this. You can get games, tones, songs, sounds, and wallpapers if you call this number. The interview with Eiji Aonuma, that's probably what took me the most amount of time. They ask something like twice or thrice, and Eiji Aonuma laughs because they ask about Link and Zelda having a romance, and they also ask for the date of release for the game. They took a picture of him with the Club Nintendo. I just realized he looks so happy. Look at him. Yeah, he loves Mexico. The questions were very dumb, let me say it, but probably that's 2004 for you, not the editors. Will we play Zelda online? What the hell? I don't know. Oh yes, this was probably the most interesting part. Mr. Koizumi was the one, also badly written. Koizumi. Mr. Koizumi is the one that did the trailer of Link and Ganon fighting on the GameCube demo. They asked if they are the same. They are not the same, but he mentioned that it was Mr. Koizumi. And also Eiji Aonuma talks that he loves the Wind Waker style, and that the Twilight Princess is heavily based on Ocarina of Time. Which was probably, I'm gonna say it was probably very baffling to people to play Ocarina of Time and then to go to Wind Waker. I can understand that, even though I don't know, it's, for me it feels very Ocarina of Time as well, and you have to move along, it's very inventive going in the water. Whatever. Capcom. We have Resident Evil 4, and now it looks more like the final game. Mega Man X Command Mission. It looks like X7. It's not good. Beautiful Joe. Also, I skipped this page. How? Last time. Beautiful Joe 2. I haven't played any Beautiful Joe. The same with Killer 7. I have played Mega Man for the ZX Spectrum. And Battle Network, I couldn't connect with it. Aladdin, people love Aladdin here in South America. I don't know why. Probably because of the movie. I like the game well enough. And also Más Compras. THQ. Well, you can tell I was not a very Disney guy, you know. WWE, Fairly Odd Parents, all licensed shit, so I'm gonna skip it. Tag 2, Power Rangers, SpongeBob, Polar Express, which is pretty funny. The Incredibles, and then we reach Saberwolf, and people are like, what? This logo looks like a Rare thing, you know? They don't mention Rare, but they do mention the Commodore 64 game from 1984, and that's awesome. Saberwolf is too little action. What? Okay. And this, another ad, Attitude. Then the interview with Takashi Tezuka and Hideki Kono, and they talk about the DS, that the DS and the GameCube and Game Boy Advance don't connect, that the DS name is not definitive, what? And they ask for games, you know, we want to know about the games, and they ask for the games like twice, and then at the end they ask again, what are all the games? And like, oh my god, they already announced all the games in the thing, you know. And they reiterate Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Metroid, Super Mario Brothers, Big to Chat, Super Mario 64x4, and WarioWare Inc. Even though nowadays it's hard to see the E3 floor and whatever, even I know that, and I wasn't there. And also look at this beta Mario Kart DS image. You can see that the Yoshi part with the piranha plants has palm trees. But anyways, let's move on because I have been taking way too long, but not as long as the previous version. Konami. This looks like a bunch of licensed games, but Boktai is the one that recharges with solar energy, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has always been part of Konami, and Yu-Gi-Oh! There is a cat going through the roof. Electronic Arts with the GoldenEye and the Sims. This game is insane. I don't remember that GoldenEye one. Time Splitters, that's another game that I haven't played. This is a bad game. This one, I think that I played it, was awesome. Activision with more licensed shit. Call of Duty Finest Hours, I don't remember this one. It's probably another game, I don't know. The movies, I remember that being a very bad game. Spider-Man 2, it's awesome, with the Pizza Mission. Ubisoft has made Tom Clancy's games, and Prince of Persia, that's probably, I don't know if it's the Sands of Time, I don't remember. This awesome ad, and in a crazy center, you know, people playing GameCube games, I don't know why. Majesco with more licensed shit, and hardware. Midway with a full port of arcade games. Sega with Virtua Quest, so we're getting somewhere here. Amazing Island, which all of these games look good, and then Astro Boy Omega Factor. Astro Boy is an awesome game on the Game Boy Advance, but they don't mention that it was made by Treasure for some reason. Square Enix with Kingdom Hearts on the GameCube, but it looks like a Game Boy Advance game, but then you flip it and it's the GameCube version. I am lost, it doesn't matter. Namco with the Babes, Tales of Symphonia, Baten Kaitos, the awesome card game. What is this? This is a custom Robo ad. I wouldn't have known. This ad, I just skipped it. It looks boring with the shed and everything. But then we have Custom Robo. And I have an interesting history with Custom Robo. I was fascinated by a YouTube video on the game. This game truly fascinated me on YouTube, but then I played the DS version, and I am very far on it, but I haven't touched it again. I don't know why I haven't beaten it. I got stuck in the dojo, I think, in the dojo with the master or something. But then I started playing the N64 version, and I haven't played the GameCube version. The reviewers, which are ones that I always disputed their scores, or what they said actually. But it's the format. It's probably too tiny for them to say everything, you know. And they gave it a decent score, so that's awesome. Now we have the missions. They defy you to break these records. I don't know if you can read them. I can barely see my phone from here. It's too high up. But yeah, I like these things. And now here we have well, this Harry Potter game is awesome. I played it a bit. It's from the creators of the Game Boy Color version of the two first games, and then they did this one, and then they did no more. And they have a strategy guide here for this game, which is awesome. And this is an awesome game, as I said. It sounds great, it looks great. And now Splinter Cell has a strategy guide as well. And now the SOS, auspiciated by the bunny of Nesquik, on Pikmin 2, how to activate challenge mode, how to manipulate the title screen, on Yu-Gi-Oh! Harvest Moon, The Simpsons Road Rage, how to unlock some characters with inputs, James Bond, same deal, and the last page usually says what's coming on the next issue. So they would talk about Tales of Symphonia, Mario Golf, Dragon Ball Z. And here you have some WarioWare images. That's awesome. Orbulon. And you know, this is from 2004 when this game came around that time, probably earlier. And I really enjoy seeing the character portraits from that time because they haven't changed much, really. I really enjoy it. So that's this first issue. Thank you for watching. I will continue with the second issue on 2005 with the reveal of the Revolution.